This is a 2025 Chevy Tahoe Premier, and this one in particular has the new interior color. I borrowed this from Seiner Chevrolet here in Salt Lake City. It is available for sale. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys see options and pricing on this build. At the very top is a description with the colors, and you guys can see that interior color is called Sky Cool Gray. Here's a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause it. And base price is going to be $76,100. This one has no options on it, so everything that you see here comes standard. Destination comes in at $1995 with a total price of $78,095. And here are the fully common numbers. They did refresh the front end of the Tahoe for 2025, and overall it has a bolder look, a lot cleaner compared to the outgoing. They're still using full LED headlights, and this one does now have fog lights down below. If you don't remember, 2024 and earlier did not have fog lights. You guys see, if you can take a closer look, they have a Chevrolet badge on the headlights, and it's pretty much all blacked out. A little bit of chrome on the grille with some black accents. Front camera, parking sensors, they also have one off to the side, and all that comes standard because there's no options on this one. They did add some animations on the headlights for the accent lights, active grille shutters, and then here's a quick look at the suspension. Double wishbone, independent, and they do have some stiffening on that lower control arm there. They are using aluminum for the upper one and on that steer knuckle, and then here are the tires. These are Continental tires. They are a more eco-friendly one too, and tire size is right here. 275/60, 20-inch wheel, 6 lug, 4 piston brakes, and they do provide a fabric material for the liner. A little bit of chrome on those mirrors. So the Premier gives you more chrome accents. If you don't want that, obviously you'd probably step over to the RST. This is the second highest trim level, just below the High Country too. Fixed running boards do come standard. They also give you some puddle lights down below, cameras on the mirrors, and on the door handles they give you some painted trimming with some chrome. I actually like the way that looks too. Smart key on the front and rear doors. A little bit of silver accent on those roof rails. It looks like chrome, but it's not. Independent rear suspension, 24-gallon fuel tank, regular gas on the 5.3 by the way too. And it's just a push style, which I like that. More sensors out back on the side, and they give you the dual exhaust with the quad tips. And out back they did smoke the tail lights, so they have a really nice sporty design. They give you this black trimming right here. It makes the window look bigger. Not sure if you guys can see that. And you can pop that glass open. They hide the windshield wiper out back too. They hide the hitch. And if you want to open that glass, there's just a button right there. Or if you want to open the whole thing, it's all power. And they give you enough floor space for maybe 3 or 4 luggages, medium size. And some hidden storage below the floor. Tie downs. You also have the power 3rd row. And I don't normally show this, but these have been around for a while, but you can drop that 2nd row out back as well. No lights on here. I would like to see that, or at least some on the sides too. I mean, these are useful, but I like to see them down low. Lastly, 120 volt power plug right there. Here's a side view. The 5.3 liter V8 does come standard with the Tahoe Premier. If this is not enough power, which is 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque, you can get that 6.2 liter, which is going to give you 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. However, you got to burn premium to get those performance numbers. So if you don't want to burn premium, then this is the next best thing because it comes standard. But if you do want the best fuel efficiency, you can now get the LZO 3-liter Duramax for 2025. They upgraded the engine from the previous model year, so it has more horsepower, 305 horsepower, and more torque, 495 pound-feet of torque, and it's just a little bit more overbuilt. All 3 engines have the 10-speed transmission behind it, 323 rear end. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Inside, this one is rocking the brand new interior color. So you only have black and now this. I like it. I like lighter color interiors anyways, especially in the hotter climates. But man, that looks so good. On the door, they do give you the satin piano black. And you guys saw the wood trim, I'm sure. Seat memories are right there. And you have a lot of nice controls like power folding outside mirrors. You have auto up and down for the front windows, auto down for the rear. And look at the perforated leather that they give you right there. Some of your stitching is like a tan color. A little bit of storage down below. And this one does have that Bose sound system. Kick plate says Chevrolet. And you have a 12-way driver's seat. More of that white, or I should call this gray. This is what they call it, gray. Perforated leather, more of that tan stitching. Thoughts in the comment section. Man, this is a nice interior color. They even give you that white down below. And here's some of your controls. Perforated leather. And all this is wrapped in leather too. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. 12-way seat for the passenger, and I am including the lumbar that goes up and down. All this is soft touch. A little bit of storage down below. And on the dash, more perforated leather. More of that wood trimming. All this is soft touch leather. And then all this down below has that white. So it looks really good. Grab handle on this side too. Out back. Now you might be wondering, is the white blinding in the sun? And it's not. It's really soft. Now here are the rear seats, more of that perforated leather. They give you an armrest right there. Grab handle to get inside. Seat back pockets. And outboard heated seats come standard. You have 2 Type-C USBs, 120 volt power plug right there. And here's that walkway. Third row seat has perforated leather. And they give you more Type-C USBs on both sides. Air vents on the roof. And with this interior, they give you the black roof. Normally they'll give you like a lighter color roof that doesn't go with anything else in the interior. Good job, Chevy. Let's go ahead and jump over to the driver's seat. So here is your layout. You have that 17.7-inch display right here. Now if you put it in reverse, this does have the 360 camera view. And they have that overhead view too that you can switch over to. They have the side views. And if you need to hook up to your trailer, you have that as well. Here's the front camera, and this is the new gear selector for 2025. A little bit more simplified. This does have the heated steering wheel. This is also thicker for 2025 too compared to the outgoing. Now you guys probably noticed, or maybe you didn't notice, this does not have a trailer brake. Heads-up display, doesn't have the 4K camera, and as you guys probably noticed, didn't have the twin panel moonroof. So you can get this at a lower price point compared to a High Country, because even with the 5.3 liter that comes standard on High Country, 6.2 comes standard. So again, as I said earlier, a lot of things that you're going to see on this SUV come standard. For example, heated and ventilated seats, as you guys saw, heated steering wheel, dual climate control. Most of these things come standard even on the lower trim levels like the LT. And if you want to see inside the screen, they did change the layout, And overall, I do like it. You can swipe things around inside of here. Like if you have a Apple phone or even an Android phone, you can move things over to this side. Vehicle status. For some people, this might be important. So maybe it doesn't want to work today. We'll come back to that in a second. But you do have a split screen like this. Your home screen was where we just were. Navigation is full screen. You can also do full navigation on this screen too. So they have a few menus that you can choose from, and then as I said, navigation can be on this screen here. And the reason why that's important is if you want to have navigation here and then have your audio on this side, you can do that. Now on this menu, you do have your child safety lock, and if you didn't see how I got there, I pushed that button there. Your cameras and your auto park assist. You can also see more, and your universal remote is here. So your home link that normally would be up here is now in here. One more time. So it's having a hard time loading. And the reason why I wanted to show this to you is your trip information is inside of here. You can also see some temperatures and some maintenance items in there too. If you go to settings here, if you go to vehicle, you can set up a few things inside of here. One thing that most people might like is your comfort and convenience. So you can do the reverse tilt mirrors if you're backing up. Remote mirror folding can be controlled but with the key fob. Rain sensing wipers can be disabled. Auto wipe and reverse gear. Lighting, so you can do an animated exterior illumination, so you can disable that. Seating position, driver seat entry memory, driver seat exit memory, and a few other things there. Overall, I think that most people will find this update worth the switch, because I feel like the layout's a little bit cleaner. It's a little bit easier to learn too. They still give you hard buttons for your climate down below, and you have a wireless charger right there. Your USBs, a little bit of storage down here, cup holders, and your center armrests. It's all done nicely. Now, up here, let me just show this to you. You have some of your controls for your seats, your lighting. And you guys see right here, I'm going to push that arrow backwards. This does slide. And this does come standard because it wasn't an option. So this does give you some hidden storage here. And this does slide like so. So the way I explain this, when my wife used to carry those big old purses, sometimes she would have to put it in the seat or on the floor or in the back seat. And now she can just slip it right here and not have to worry about getting it dirty on the floor or having to take up a seat for that big purse. So I do like this, and I like that they give it to you. And if you want to slide it back, it's pretty quick. Here are the numbers on the door. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 3,700 pounds. The rear is 4,300 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 7,600 pounds. Wheels are 20 by 9 wide. And then here is the trailering information sticker. Shows you the payload at 1,742 pounds. This can tow 7,700 pounds. And shows the curb weight, gross combined weight rating. And then this is the yellow sticker showing the tire PSI that they recommend. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this interior color. I think that is a winner, personally. I think that they did a great job. And I think more people are getting away from tan interior, so having something fresh for 2025 was a good idea. See you guys soon.